Hey guys, today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the Oraimo Scrambler 100. So let's begin. First of all, we'll have to cut the straps and take out all the parts. Okay, so this is all the contents within the box that you'll be getting. Let's continue by taking off all the foam protection we have on the bike. All right, now that we have taken everything out of the box, let's take a look what we have inside. We have the battery charger, we have our tools from the toolkit, we have our pedals, our seat, as well as our wheel. First, let's assemble the wheel. In doing so, we need to first quickly disassemble the front wheel arc protector. Now let's remove the two caps from the wheel. For this step, we need to make sure that the disc brake aligns perfectly with the disc. And in doing so, we can first pick it up and slide it in, just like that. And make sure that we are correctly positioned in order to lock it in place. All right, first of all, let's quickly unscrew the cap of the quick release fixing rod in order to slide it into the front wheel of the bike. Okay, now from the right side of the bike, let's slide the fixing rod into the bike, and then let's rescrew. Let's screw on the cap, and then we can tighten it. Once we have tightened the rod enough, we can then lock it in place. Next, let's assemble the handles. First of all, let's lock this piece in place, but please make sure to not hurt your fingers in this step. And now let's lock it in place like that, and let's unscrew these screws over here. Next, let's take this Allen wrench and unscrew these 4 screws that hold in the handlebar. Now we are ready to assemble our handlebar. If you look closely, we actually have safety grooves here on the handlebar that matches the safety grooves here to keep it in place. Now we are ready to retighten the screws and set the handlebar in place. Next, let's tighten all the screws with our Allen wrench. Now that all the screws are in place, we can move the screen forwards into a viewable position. Next, let's install the seat. It's very simple. All we have to do is unlock and untighten it and slide it in. And there we go. But remember, there is a safety line here, so please do not extend the seat over the safety line. So let's put it in and lock it back in place. And there we go. Next, we will be assembling the pedals. As you can see, there is a left and a right. So we'll be starting with the left. As you can see on the left side, there is an L symbol with specifically an arrow pointing in the direction where you are supposed to turn. So all we have to do is just screw it in like that. Once it's almost screwed in, we need to tighten it with this tool. And as you can see on the right side, we have a corresponding R and as well as an R here. And also the arrow points in this direction, so we'll have to screw in the right pedal in this direction. Now that it's almost screwed in, we need to tighten it with this tool as well. And there you go. Okay, next let's assemble the rear reflector. First of all, let's unscrew the screw right now holding it in place. And now all we have to do is snap it in place and retighten the screw. And there we go, all set. Now that we are actually done assembling the bike, the next step is to turn it on. To turn on the bike, all we have to do is insert the key into the bottom of the bike and turn it counterclockwise. Now all we have to do is hold down the on button and there it goes. We can test out the motor by picking up the back wheel and accelerating. Perfect. In order for us to fold the bike as well as to get to the batteries, all we have to do is turn the key clockwise, push it in, and turn it clockwise again. Next, pull this lever and pull it outwards. Now all we have to do is just pick up the bike and fold it. Now we can fold this bike even further by releasing the latch over here. And now we can fold the handlebar down as well, so there's an even smaller profile. We can also lower the bike seat in order to fit it in the back of our car. Okay, well that is our bike assembly complete, and I hope you will enjoy your ride.